This is an example of a library staff member needing to pull something that has a soft reserve and then assigning it by placing the hard reserve on an item. So I try to do this every morning, and occasionally in the afternoon I will go in and check our reserves. But if I'm on vacation or whatever, somebody else might need to do it. So you need to do it through the Verso Classic view. So I'm here, I just logged in, I'm going to go to Staff Menu, Circulation up here, and then on the left hand side you can expand this Reserves. So Reserves with available copies. If you click on that, it's going to show you which items have reserves on it that the system says are available, so they should be available to go pull. I would go pull the item, have those physically in hand, and then, so for example, I have Wizard and Glass. So I've gone to the shelf, I've pulled the item, I'm going to click on View Reserves, and you can see here the information about the reserve. In this situation, the patron wants it delivered to the Andover 5,000. So I'm going to click on the patron barcode, which will take me to the patron
Please check the
information.
screen.
Then what I will do to place the item, change the item from a soft reserve to a hard reserve, is I will change this little radio button from checkout, which is like a normal checkout. I'm going to change it to checkout reserve. And then I will, scan the item. And then I'm going to make sure that I make the pickup location indicated by the patron match what this transfer to location is. So in this example, it's the Andover 5,000. And then I go reserve for checkout. I'm going to click this link, reserve for checkout. Then there's a couple options. You want to hit print to print a reserve receipt. So this will have the patron's information and the expiration of the reserve, so they get a week to come pick it up. Then if you close that and go back here, if you want the system to generate an email, you can click on this. So this would be mostly if somebody requested something from Nixon and I pulled it from Nixon and it was ready right then, I would hit the email button to generate an email saying that it was ready to pick up. Now, I think if I'm going to be transferring it to a different location because it takes, a couple days, I'm going to not send that email. So then when it actually gets to the location that the patron indicated they wanted to pick it up, I think we need to probably manually send an email letting the patron know that it has arrived and is ready at the location that they indicated they wanted to pick it up. So that is how you would change an item from a soft reserve to a hard reserve. So you can see now that that item shows up tied to the patron. It's not actually checked out to the patron, so they're not, responsible for it, and their 3-week or whatever loan period hasn't started. But it's tied to the patron, and it's no longer showing up in our catalog as available. So I think this will be good going forward to keep things a little bit more accurate.